vigilant. Step outside during class. We'll make sure you make a speedy jump back. Hold your urine. Wait for the break time. You are in the library. Be quiet here and filled. You are in the library. Be quiet here and filled with Down at the end of the hall is ball storage for jocks who like balls. Like Richie Marcus. Did you hear that? Richie likes balls. You got to the residential test. This is really Laurel's, by the way. Hello again. None thought you would get. The residential test.
Please clear the area until order has been reached.
Oh, yes, my pet, Gabe. I'd forgotten about the old boy and the countless experiments I'd done on him back in his. Gabe? Gabe, you're about to have your favorite treat. Visitor. Won't that be nice? Don't eat the visitor, boy. Don't, please. Gabe would bark and snarl and whenever anyone came to visit. That's why I replaced his legs with spare parts and put him a steady recycling door.
Engaging hostile target. Violence will not be tolerated.
now, Richie. School is a sacred trust. Even though I am a local graduate of this
Put down your weapons and submit to authority.
now I see its worth, and see it was corrupted by fraternities and girls.
Continued resistance is unlawful. For your safety, please take cover until the Please stand clear. This is now a free fire zone. Continued.
Down. Down, boy. Stop it. Go, my minion! Steve! So, you recovered the sonic it is mobius frequency. No matter, it'll broadcast your screams as my roboscopians destroy you, Mobius! His Cyberdog atomic core. It's active. Things on exceedingly imprecise countdown to critical failure in 10. Where the hell did it come from? How did you install an atomic core? Blow over each one.
9. All be fine.
Time for violence. You're no match for science! You damaged the hull! You're no match for science! Well done, Lobotomite. Soon the technologies will be safe. If you think braving the cyber dogs of X8 makes you brave, intruder, it is no use. All cyber dogs are under my command, and they will bite you.
Sir is looking exceptionally sharp today, if Sir will permit the compliment. Might I be of service?
I don't understand how you can stand those leg things. Breaking news! Talking lobotomite arrives in think tank. Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence... Oh? Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct. I can be grateful for... Stop the presses! Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Robco Tech on your arm? It is! What? How dare you bring Robco Tech in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are? Ooh, we can make Securitron. Worry about House? Why would I do that? And him and his... Yeah, I do. It wasn't always oh. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept a mistake as long... I don't want to get into it. Just... Great! Psychology! Clearly the worst of the sciences. Okay. But even with enhanced... All things robotical. You see a robot? I made it. See a broken robot? I made it. I have a gift with machines. I can render... That genius Mobius somehow cobbled together these really impressive-looking robot scorpions with spare parts. Even painted them. Tried to see what makes them tick. Can't even examine them without them detonating all over me. Left with shrapnel and... Supposedly, he has even larger models, even a giant robot scorpion hidden deep within the Forbidden Zone. Yeah, right, Yeah, crazy, right? Something right out of a midnight science fiction feature. Right. Big Mountain used to be a mountain. Then there was a slight mishap. Now it's a crater. The dome used to be buried, now it's exposed to the sky. Don't get me wrong. Makes the sky light up like a planetarium. Until our next...
You are an unusual specimen to walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us alone. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular... Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it. Yes, go on. How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? Like having a... Why, my little bear of teddiness. I am Dr. Dalla, first head chief researcher of mineralogy and medicinal sciences. I have 211 doctorates in both applied sciences and techniques to apply those sciences. That is merely schooling, however. When possible, I prefer fieldwork and observation to holotape eidetics. It has proven useful. especially now. I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior here at Big Mountain. My research doesn't descend into formography. It is only science. Why, we create not only scientific marvel, everything can be quantified. What is a name without a title or suffix for the same? We could not do without it. Oh, a mailman, a delivery man, someone who takes parcels from place to place. You are the second one I've met in recent times. Of course. You must have met others in your travels. This one had met other couriers too, although it sounded as if he hadn't met the correct one. He asked us all many questions, and then he asked a most perplexing one. We had to segment the event out of our memories for safety. I do not know, nor should we try to access it. Perhaps Klein has... My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go. I do not think that Klein remembers the conversation as being... Oh, removing it is a simple procedure. But once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all. Clamp the subject down. One laser incision around the skull. Crack, snip. Done. The brain is finally free of the skin envelope, which is then kept automated for cleanup duties around Big Mountain. Lobotomites. With you, however, something is definitely wrong. We've never had a lobotomite who kept speaking after being forcibly lobotomized. I am relieved the pacification field is working. If it didn't, I would broadcast some concern to my colleagues. That is a good question. Theory is that the Tesla coils in your brain pan are still connected to your brain somehow. It really could be anywhere. Brains are a lot smarter than most. You still have your spine and heart. If you were to somehow find your brain, wherever it sloped off to, could humanically reduce yourself again. It is the pacification field emitters that are broadcasting into the emptiness of your skull. Without a brain, your aggression is suppressed in here. Perhaps you are stuck in a looping... Dr. Mobius! A monstrous brain creased with wrinkles of 1,000 evils, with but one jaundiced eye with which to perceive. Exiled from the think tank for crimes too heinous to remain in recorded memory, and perhaps differences in research. His one terrible eye forever peers at us, an eye of ever-increasing magnification. He watches from his dome in the Forbidden Zone, spying on us all. It'll all become clear. If not, at least we will have the technology here at the Dome, where all technology belongs. When we have all the technology, all the answers, we can share it with the world, piece by piece. All will be in order, and all will be light. The Big Empty? Now that's not a proper title for this research facility. Sound like previous. This mountain, now crater, encompasses the sum total of knowledge of humankind. It is Big Mountain, where all questions can... You'll see. No matter what your questions, Big Mountain will provide the answers. As a Yes, Big Mountain was quite big indeed until the Great Static. Then the top of the mountain was used as... This cleared additional space in the crater, however, allowing us more estate. Until our...
Did you retrieve the technology? Why, yes. If you wish to know... Hmm? Oh, yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you. Had an interesting name from some language that's almost What did we speak about? Melancholy fellow. Had questions about history, but our conversation got interrupted. Twice, I believe. Once when the trains got derailed, and then a second time. Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing my databanks, I don't recall what the second time was. Mobius's incessant transmissions keep distracting me. Also, we didn't brain scrub the visitor. He may have left with some knowledge he shouldn't have. I believe, maybe. Oh well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I don't make many mistakes in calculation or perception, so probability favors me. Dr. Mobius was not the horrifying creature. He researched in directions contrary to the think tank. Brains. So we exiled him. Now he sends his intelligence Dr. O is certain of his findings, and no one else in the think tank is willing to test the results. Loss of brain. O has said on many occasions his inability to comprehend Mobius's robo-schematics is because of repeated robo-scorpion sting. Ask Boros. I believe he knows more about the fence than any brain. Mobius was involved in their construction, if I recall, but he's such a hack, he probably was... Yeah. The lobotomite animal before me. What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Drama? There is no unless, of course, you are a communist. Like Betsy Bright, who sat next to me in math, and her smoking Confederate Richie Marcus. As I learned in my high school, American High, AHS, drama is for movies. Things of... So, you put down Gabe. Thank you. A scam, but really, his highly augmented combat programming could have proved met. In any event, thank you for putting him down. One less test subject to... There is logic and purpose in it. If these technologies are needed to pierce the forbidden zone, science is power. The radar fence protects us all. If evidence is... It keeps anything with a disembodied brain inside. Like us. And anything without a brain. It is the ultimate defense against communists. Trapped? Ever since my anxiety-filled days of powerlessness and... That and giant cybernetic dogs that would ruthlessly patrol and... Who's laughing now? No! No matter where these strange humans wander in from with their ideas and new brains, there is nothing beyond Big Mountain. Enough! Stop! You sound like the other visitors, making wild claims of a world beyond, whether the other... Before you is the brain of Dr. Boro. I lay the bones and heart, but there are many animals. Indeed, docile, curious, safe, sterile. They are contained here at Big Mountain to preserve DNA. No, such creatures are found only here, for research purposes. They wouldn't... Because Big Mountain safety measures are far more sophisticated. I cannot expect a lobotomy. Oh, that's too bad. Perhaps... Nonsense! I was at the top of my... We would know if our research was flawed. It is... In 2000... Let's see, carry the 3, then count backwards with a great static. There were the tarantula debates. And something about hawks, which made it around 2000... What you ask is of no importance. Mobius besieges... The malignant tumor that... From his land, he... Until next time...
the robot! You have insulted my honor! And for that, you must die!
I really thought we could be friends. Don't feel bad.
For Queen of...